Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's Kai, just your humble accountant by day, gamer by night, and also trying to get into media. How are you guys doing tonight? I know it's Sunday, everybody's getting ready to go back to work, but I figured I'd do an impromptu stream tonight. Well, I was planning on doing something originally, but then I woke up this morning with a really bad sore throat, couldn't breathe, and I don't know, allergies, something. It was pretty shitty, so I didn't quite really do what I set out to do, and that was kind of rough today. So I don't know. Figured I'd come hang out with you guys tonight for a little bit, see how I feel. I do have a schedule I'm working on, and gotta make sure I'm well for Wednesday, which is a collab with some other YouTube streamers. Phasmophobia. Yeah, just hadn't felt the greatest today, but I still wanted to at least do something today. I don't know, it's been pretty rough today. Occasionally you might hear me cough on stream, and I do apologize, but it's like, I don't know. Sometimes you end up finding yourself, you're doing a lot of stuff, and your body just tells you, slow down. So, you know, it's one of those crazy things. But, so that's why we didn't have any streams planned or anything. Like I said, I just woke up miserable today, and so I apologize, guys. And, you know, I'll keep trying to give it my all when I can. But, yeah, just got a lot on my mind. Figured it's better to stream and just chat to the void. Maybe, you know, or whatever. I mean, normally I'm pretty upbeat and stuff, but I feel pretty run down with, I think it's a sinus infection trying to come, so. But, we'll see. I hope it's not. Got too much to do. And then, yeah, you guys ever get, you ever get where you always worry about your family?
Tastes good.
I know for me, I've been kind of worried a little bit. That's why this weekend kind of things changed a little bit on my schedule. I hadn't quite done everything like I'd hoped for. And I guess part of me also wanted to spend a little time with my folks. My mom's not doing too well, and needless to say, kind of giving me flashbacks a little bit of what happened to her mom, where she ended up being confined to a nursing home bed the last 4 or 5 years of her life, and really don't want that to happen. So it's one of those things. It's like, well, I want to cherish the moments I got with them best I can. So that's kind of the reason why the stream schedule went kind of weird this weekend. But the good news is we got a lot more content to build up on the channel for gardening, as well as for the gaming side, and that won't be too bad. I think we'll be doing all right there. The hardest pain is trying to find time to do all the edit work and stuff, and admittedly, that's sometimes I feel like that's what's kicking my ass, is not being able to get all the editing stuff done I need to. Because it's like, for example, the ARC shorts, which has really done great, and I'm very, very happy. And we're getting to meet a lot of new people, and that is amazing, and it makes me so happy that people are noticing us. Notice me, senpai. Notice me. Anyway, it's really good to see that. It's really good. It makes me feel great that people are seeing the streams through the shorts, giving us a lot more exposure. It's just a lot of work sifting through streams and then going back through them. And this is partly my fault too. I'm so damn picky with how I present content. I want to make sure I produce good guides, solid guides that people can follow, And sometimes the hardest challenge is trying to... It's not always necessarily the case, but sometimes YouTube can be like a freaking competition. Game comes out, everybody's playing it, everybody's trying to unlock 100,000 freaking guides, and that's what people rely on. And then they come to you for all these survival guides or strategy guides and stuff. And that's cool, but you gotta build up rapport, and also you gotta be able to have time to do all that stuff. Not quite easy when you're juggling, you know, a full-time job and then doing the streams and full-time. And I don't know, that's one of the hardest things for me, is just finding a balance to do it all. Because if I was doing YouTube full-time, yeah, you gotta make sure you're doing your you got all these guides, you're gonna make sure you have to find every loophole, find everything. And maybe sometimes it is a little bit more cutthroat than you'd like it, but hey, I could definitely understand it. So for now, you know, downside is you'll always be late to the party on that. So I think what we pretty much have to relegate ourselves on a lot of stuff is shorts. If we do some guides later, great. Maybe we'll have something that's a little bit more fun for others to digest than what's out there. We'll see. I mean, I myself personally want to get out and do a lot more. And it's sometimes I feel like it's an uphill battle. I mean, yeah, like I said, I've been feeling drained all day, so there's a little bit of fatigue in me. But I do have a schedule coming out tomorrow for all the streams next week, and it should be a lot of fun. I just got to make sure that I recover. And also, I do want to look into the price of an editor that can go through all my streams, maybe, and do really good shorts and do good highlights or something. Or I might be changing some content up a little bit. I'll figure something out. I just want to make it work, but I still want to provide the best content I can for you guys, because you guys come here, hang out with me and stuff. And honestly, that's one thing I like about the streams the most, is the fact that I can interact with each and every one of you on a stream and chat and say, hey, how's it going? What's up? And that's the part that I really like about doing live streams. It's the personability, because you're a human being, I'm a human being, you know. It's a great way to build a community and build lasting community. That's really important, you know. So it's just always food for thought. And of course, it's funny when you talk about stuff like that. Sometimes you see the numbers and you watch people see it and go, oh my god, he's talking about community. Run! Ah! Oh god, run away! I trust me, we don't bite here. We're pretty chill. And also, I am being a little funny right now, so don't mind me. Heaven forbid to talk about community and stuff. Yeah, camaraderie. So, man, it's been a hell of a week. On the plus side, the shorts have really taken off and done a great job, at least offering some exposure to content. So we'll definitely have that. So I will say, if you guys are watching the shorts, I'm just going to announce it on the Discord. Because here's my problem with YouTube. YouTube relays shorts and spams the hell out of you guys. I don't like that. I would rather you guys be notified when I'm doing a freaking live stream, or have a 20-30 minute VOD, or even a freaking
that was refreshing.
Having a VOD, or, you know, having a guide or something. I would rather have that than sit there and thank you so much for the like, I appreciate it. Then you guys get bombarded with 5 or 6 shorts a day. That just, I don't know, that just seems tacky as shit. I know some people were talking about that as, well, that's the way you got to do it. I'm like, yeah, I don't like spamming the hell out of people. I just... So occasionally I forget to disable that, so I do apologize if you guys get some shorts. I like to think of it as, hey, check out these shorts. We do a lot of shenanigans on the stream. Kell and company are really great to work with. Really, everybody that's been on my streams have been amazing to work with and a lot of fun. And I've definitely enjoyed doing what I've done. So, that instead of mine. It's a... Oh, sorry, dude. Still not timing that perfect block. Oh, well. I was hoping we did. But, yeah, it's one of those things that it's like, well... You just try to make do with what you can. And tools. Oh, yeah, they're stinky. He's gonna pass some gas here in a second. Oh, there's two stinkies. Everybody likes stinkies. Man, they ripped one. Could you imagine just going somewhere and just ripping one like that bad, and everybody's like, "Oh, holy shit! Who the hell's doing that?" Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I'm sure there's always that one guy that would be like, "Hell yeah, I want to do this. I'll rip one." Or pull him back this way. I don't want to burn my mask too bad. Oh, damn it. That's one thing I don't like about my shift key. I have it where I have my shift key where it's constantly turning on and off my block or my run. I'm gonna have to get rid of that at some point. I do not like that. I think it's an absolute pain in the butt. I think I'd rather hold just smash down the shift key to run. So I feel like when I start doing that, things go to hell. But, you know, it is what it is on that. So yeah, this is the multiplayer map with Bond and Red. But with them been out for a little bit, I decided to go ahead and work on some stuff around the base. Kind of chill out, maybe do a little bit of exploring. And most importantly, hang out with you guys. Like I said, it is Sunday night. I figured, why not? Let's do a little bit of Sunday night hangout. And what else can we got? We need some red ant eggs and fungal growth where we can make the bratwurst burst bombs. So that's good to know. And we're going to have to build a lot of sewing machines, I think, and a lot of everything. We're going to have to switch everything up and make a mass production facility. I know we were trying to make it all look super nice, and we can do that. But I think we're going to have to up the ante just a little bit on that going forward. But not a big deal. As far as Stinky goes, let's check out this way. I might be able to... We gotta be that way. We were working on building a perimeter all the way along here. That'd be kind of fun to do. Alright, where is Stinky at? Let's see if we can find Stinky.
Marking a location.
I want to see if we could find one, see where he rips one. So far, I haven't seen one yet. Yeah, okay. That's the ladybug. It's not our favorite stink bug, ready to rip one out. Like he's getting ready to be that schoolyard bully that says, hey, pull my finger. I want to finish building all the way over here, that way we encompass everything. It'll be nice once this is done. We'll definitely have a lot more defenses here. Keep hoping I see him. That's just a ladybug trying to fight something. This ladybug is not happy. Ladybug's not having anybody's shit right now. Although I'm curious what the hell she's fighting. Oh, she's mad at something out there. Well, let's go take a look. Let's go see what she's fighting. Oh, this is an interesting battle. Anyone got any popcorn? Anyone got any popcorn for this battle? I don't know who's gonna win this. Either Stinky or Ladybug. Can't really say who's gonna win this one. Anyone want to take a guess on who's gonna win this? Stinky or the Ladybug? Although I feel like he's taking a nap right now. I think I woke him up from his little nap. He wasn't out cold. He was faking it. What a faker. Yes, threat detected. There's always a threat somewhere. Let's see, where the hell's he at? Honestly, this entire time I thought they were fighting, but no. Can't tell if he's trying to figure out how to get up here or he's just giving up. Yes, I know, threat detected. Thanks for letting me know. Oh god, that was not what we wanted. Let's get that mask on real quick.
I'm all geared up.
Yeah, let's go ahead and fight him again. I like using my bow more than anything. There we go. Stinky is so mad. I love using archery. It's so much fun. I don't like those stink arrows. They're so useful for combat. So if we can get some more parts like that. Hey, that's just gravy. I got the insect bow made the other night. I somehow, don't ask me how, I trapped a wolf spider. Mostly because it got really stupid and decided to get stuck between some grass and never tried to jump. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to argue with this. This is cool. So I'm not trying to do too much without the others, which is kind of the downside. And luckily she's not hostile, so we should be okay there. Let's see, any more wood? Yeah, there we go. Some chunks of wood for us. I was expecting a couple more pieces of stems, but no dice here. So far, I have definitely been enjoying Grounded. They did a really good job on that. So I'm not sure where we're gonna go from here when it comes to group play. I want to further venture on, so I don't know how it all works, because, you know, everybody's welcome to play at any time. I typically don't try to push anybody to play if they don't want to. It's just not my style, guys. It's like, if a person wants to play, they're always welcome to play, but I have a rule that I just don't browbeat people to play, so. So a lot of stuff that I am doing as of late is solo. So I might start doing some 20-30 minute, and actually, and it doesn't matter to me. If you guys like seeing some 20-30 minute comment or videos down below of the adventures or whatever for the day, let me know. I have no problem doing that. I'll work on some editing on that. Take the highlights, because I was looking at yesterday's Undead Legacy and thinking, okay, I did 3 days. I could probably split this into 2 videos, condense it down to the highlights and the exciting parts. That way, we're not just covering the place stuff that everyone wants to sleep through.
It's no lemon crime, but it's better than nothing.
So, that is a food for thought on some of the things I will do. That way I can at least get some recordings out. As I feel like if I even... Oh, okay, that's just my perfect block there. Nice. Got the sparks and everything. Like I said, there's another bombardier beetle out here. Always good to have if we can find one. In fact, we'll just come up over here. Maybe, if we don't get stuck on the leaf. There we go. Oh, dang it, we fell. But yeah, anyway, I was thinking about doing those clips. Oh, that's just a larva. Not too worried about them. Hey there, little fella. Threat detected. Okay. Let's make sure I have my sharper. Okay, we got our sharpshooter. Let's go ahead and greet him. There we go. Direct hit. You want to hang out down there? Okay, we can do that. I don't see any others that are a threat down there. Let me see what we got for potions. There we go. We'll check that up real fast. Make sure we are in good shape. I feel like he's lured me into a false sense of security. Probably. There's Mighty Might. Keyword was Mighty Might. Okay, I don't see anything potentially dangerous. Let's do it. I don't mind engaging these guys. Nice thing is some of these guys don't know how to climb or fly, so that benefits us. Like, we could fight the ladybug that's sleeping here. I mean, I guess it'd be kind of a dick move to do that. Interesting. Oh, there we go. My sound was getting screwed up there. I was like, what the hell happened to the sound? Yeah, that ain't doing anything, pissing her off. I don't think we're gonna do that. It's like, I forgive you. Come on down. It's like, I completely forgive you. You know, that one time that you shot me? Oh, dang it. Got one perfect block in. I'm still not good at perfecting that block. Trying to, just not succeeding very well on that perfect block stuff. You gotta block it just as they jump, and that way what happens is it bounces off and they do their own thing. But yeah, sometimes I'm just not that good at doing that. It just takes a lot of practice. There's a few other games that have had perfect blocks.
Tastes good.
Wait for that to fall. Or we can grab. There we go. Perfect. So, you know, we'll kind of see what happens there. Oh, this week I do know that as long as everything goes good, we'll have a collab. And then we'll have our normal greenhouse, 7 Days to Die, and Grounded. And I'll kind of make a decision on how I'm going to handle Grounded going forward, because I'd like to progress this stuff. So, I kind of figured that one out too. I got to sort all that out mentally, so I think we'll be able to we'll get that all resolved pretty easy, guys. So, not terribly worried about that aspect of it. Besides, we got so much to explore and see out here that I'd like to kind of deep delve into a little bit more. So I think that part will be fine. On a positive note, it doesn't take long to get these stems. Now that we got the tier 2 axe, we can definitely get all this more reinforced. Oh, whoa. Downside, the floor takes way too many of these. But we don't have to worry about weed stems much. Ever since we discovered, hey, you can tear these down. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal, if I say so myself. Speeds up the process a little bit sometimes, if there's extra ones here. Currently, I don't see any extra ones. These plants here you can't get rid of, and there is a lot of clipping on them that I noticed Red was talking about. I couldn't figure out what Red was talking about, all these plants where you get stuck thinking you go through it, and it's particularly those plants I've noticed. They will do that to you. And they're indestructible, which makes it worse. We got an explosion of stems. This ought to go pretty quick. I wanted to get our base a little bit more secure anyway, since we got so much to do. And that's done. Okay, shouldn't fall through the floor much anymore. Shouldn't is the operative word there. I'm sure something will go wrong. I mean, that's usually how it goes on our misadventures. And also, thank you guys for hanging out tonight. You guys are such awesome guys. I'm glad to have an awesome community like you guys. So, you know, wanted to say bottom of my heart, thank you. I say that a lot, probably. But it doesn't mean I don't mean it, you know. It's just, it's really cool. It's really cool when you guys give, you know, smaller channels a chance to grow and thrive. And that means a lot. A lot of people just stick with the mainstream guys and that's it. And so sometimes they miss out on stuff when they least expect it. So I really am appreciative that you guys have stuck with me and all this stuff. It's really cool. And really appreciate it. I also am working on a couple other projects. I'm going to be getting a locals account set up. Also looking at a couple other places to stream as well, because I can cross stream. So I'm also looking at those things too, just to continue to expand the branding and all that, especially for all sorts of things. So I think it'll be good. At least I hope so anyway. But luckily we're getting all these really good weed stems here too. So it's making building this house a mighty fine house. It's nice being able to get this all set up. There we go. We don't have a lot left. Let's go see if we can make some rope. I think we had some turning in the sewing machine, which I think I want to get more sewing machines. What do we need for that, by the way? Let's take a look. Sewing machine is dew collector, sewing machine. Oh, this don't take much at all. Okay, we got the clay, guys. We got the clay, we got the red ant parts, sap, acorn top. Sweet, we can do this. We can do this, guys. Let's set this up and go ham. So let's go right here. You know, you gotta go mass production in style. And we'll relocate that. Turn it like this. Bam. Yeah, this is doable. This is so doable. Let's get our clay. That. There's our acorn tops. And we drop this stuff back in here. We don't need this right now. Throw that here. Then what else are we gonna do?
I'm not picky.
Oh yes, we're gonna need more sap. So we're also gonna set up sap collectors too. That way we can get 5 sap a day per collector. Oh, we don't have to worry about sap ever again, because heaven forbid if we don't do that, we're gonna need sap all the time. That's done. So we have some more grass. Let's just sift through this. Or we can just do this too. That's why we had the grinder, which probably wouldn't hurt to make an additional grinder in the long run. So we can just load all these up and just mass produce these at a time. Acorn tops. Did we not grab acorn tops? Looks like we did not. So there's our acorn tops. We got 5 of them. We can go out and beat some acorns. See if we get any more tops. That shouldn't be an issue. I'm gonna take my... Guess I don't have my old hammer anymore. Ah, it's okay. We don't need it. Let's go beat up some more acorns and also see what we need to make sap collectors up all along the tree here. We'll just tell the old spider to piss off and kind of go from there. Not to mention, normally they don't come out to bother you unless you really want to get on their nerves. And we're not definitely going to be in the business of pissing them off today. Sap collectors. Let's see. Acorn top. Wrong angle. Dot surface. Wrong angle. Let's see what we can do with this. There we go. Got this one. Keep saying wrong angle. We know we got plenty of sap here. Wrong angle. Guess we have to say hell with it and just drop down here. There we go. So that should get us started on our sap collectors. And we don't want to go down that hole just yet. So that would be death. Too many wolf spiders down there to screw around with at the moment. And never get an opportunity to beat up a growth. May as well always get some growths while you can. Go ahead and consume that.
Food.
It sounds like he's unhappy eating an acorn. Could you imagine the size of the acorn you're eating? I wouldn't complain one damn bit. I'd be like, hell yeah, that tastes better than freaking eating weevils and grasshoppers. Hey Troy, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Welcome, welcome. hope your weekend has went well. And let's see, let's go down this way. I think there's some more acorn. And we get some more sap down here too while we're at it. I'm hoping my well, rock cracker. Kind of hoping my friends that I normally pull out with playing. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I had a little bit of a sore throat earlier. I was trying to recover just a little bit, but wanted to hang out with everybody on stream tonight. I've enjoyed Grounded a lot. It's even more fun playing with people. It's different than my normal run-of-the-mill zombies and dinosaurs and normal survival games that I play. So it kind of has a neat twist to it. Combat system is a lot more reaction too. So like you have to time your blocks, kind of like you would do in like the old days of Skyrim and things like, or even Elden Ring, where you have to time your stuff or roll or so. But it can be forgiving. You can customize it. You just lose out on achievements if you don't play on their difficulty settings. But you can pretty much customize it any which way you want, which is pretty cool. The other challenge on the harder modes is it is a constant struggle early on for food and water. But once you get established, I think that's pretty much with any survival game, really. Food and water is kind of a pain in the butt early on. Also, if you want a cool base build, you can. If you wanted to hide in here, you could. Essentially, we're going to share this. Been kind of experimenting with some stuff. There we go. How did we do that? I think we did something like this, maybe? I don't remember how the hell I did it. I gotta try to think about how I built it. It's just where I could build something in here. Unless they changed it, unless there's something I don't remember. Maybe it's something like this. You start out here, maybe? I think. Something like this. I was screwing around with on a single player build, just seeing what you could do. But I can't confirm now because I can't get it to work. So I don't know for sure. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. And there's all sorts of different bugs you're going to deal with throughout the game. Right now, the biggest nemesis that I have is spiders. But if you have arachnophobia, they do have a mode that you can set it on where they look like slimes with eyeballs. I think there's still the spider sounds. I haven't really messed with it. So they do try to help people with arachnophobia, which is pretty cool. I can't really say how much it helps. My friend Kell, that is part of the collab for this, she says it helps some. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun. It's not bad single player either, but I definitely feel like this is definitely one of those games that is more enjoyable with people. But I think that can be said with almost any survival game too. I mean, the forest, green hell, I feel like all those would be more enjoyable with people as well. So it kind of just depends on what everybody that you play with interest lies. Like, most of my friends do not like zombies, so they won't play it. Otherwise, I would be I would love to do a Project Zomboid streaming series or something, but not everybody is big on that, so I definitely don't try to browbeat them into it. All right, let's go get some crude rope. Part of the reason I built over here when we first started was because the acorns, the mites, and everything, this was kind of a nice little area. And it seemed like it was fairly secure. Now, I don't know if fairly secure is subjective anymore, just based on what everything I've ran into, but oh yeah, we're full. I forgot about that. And let's see what we can do. Drop this off. We need sap, so I'm gonna hang on to that. We'll drop the rest of this off here. Oh, we got another acorn top. Cool. That'll help out a lot. I typically also release kind of a schedule when I plan to stream. On usually like Twitter, Discord. I'm gonna try to start doing it on a video or something. See how that works, but I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. Like I said, I was kind of sick earlier today, and this is the only weekend I'm actually visiting with family from out of town, which they're pretty supportive of me doing all the streaming and videos that I do with everything, so pretty cool to have chill folks like that when they come visit. It's like, I'll hang out with you guys. I just know I got limited time because I gotta do stuff, but they've been really cool about that, and I gotta really thank them. They've been super supportive since I started really getting heavy into streaming and interactions and doing shows and things like that, so I had a feeling I was going to cough a little bit eventually. This is actually one of our first bases we did here. This is our gnat farm. They get attracted by lights, so we can just farm them up here and don't have to worry about it. The outside is infested with spiders, so if you come down here, odds are you're going to run into spiders eventually. I'm even taking a chance by coming down here to get these acorns that I want, because there could always be some spiders lurking. But so far so good. So far so good on that block. I thought someone was running after me. Interesting. Go ahead and cut that down. Now, I had a few friends that played this before I did, and they said it was grindy, but I feel like in point in case, sometimes people say it's grindy. Almost every survival game I've seen is grindy in some aspect. Doesn't matter what game it is, there's always some type of grinding aspect. That's just the nature of a lot of survival games. I know there's a few that you could probably complete without doing any grinding, but sometimes those are much harder to do. Okay, we can Need red ant parts, we can grab that. So yeah, one thing I highly recommend, if you guys are starting, try to unlock sewing wheel as fast as possible. It will save you so much time. It takes usually 3 of these plant fibers to make 1 rope by your hand. And now keep in mind, it is time consuming to produce. You got a little bit of timers. That's why you mass produce them. And you save in the long run. Because we'll be able to get a lot of this rope done. And then the nice thing is we just take the grass here. I'm going to work on getting some more grinders. But all you do is throw it in here. We get 5 for 1 of these planks of grass. So it's a nice trade-off. And this happens over time as well. So it's a good way to get everything you need. I'm hoping tomorrow the team will be ready. We could go after some mosquitoes. I want to pick up this sword right here. Or the bee stinger, I think, which would be a good one too. I think this one would be my preferred choice. I've been pretty much staying the range this time. Normally I'm the meat shield in the group, but this time I've been mostly doing range builds, which is a fun change. Really, definitely can't complain about that. I really enjoy doing range once in a while. Gives everybody else a chance to take the front lines and protect me, well, best they can. I'll grab those, see if there's any more acorn tops. There we go. We should be able to fish more spinning wheels. And there we go. So all we need now is the crude rope. As this crude rope finishes, we'll be done there. And then, you know, we'll be golden. So I'm going to take the rest of these and come over to our Sap Collectors and get those going. I feel like I should have built something just run across here to make it easier, instead of going near the wolf spider den. That just seems like a very, very bad time. And then there we go. That off. Oh! And of course I had to slip on that. Just my luck. Sometimes I wouldn't have any luck if I had no luck at all. Let's try to get back up here. I feel like this is going to be tricky in here. Let's see if we can get it. Okay, once they have ropes, I should be able to jump onto this one, and then I can finish that one. Okay, that is done. We're just getting a lot of extra noise taken care of for our next stream that we do as a group. Although there's always, like I said, things that you're going to do on or without stream. And if you guys are new to the show, welcome. Always happy to have new people here and interact and see how things are going. I have an interesting theory on those aphids, if there's a way to contain them better. I'd like to have an aphid farm if possible and just trap everything.
Meals on wheels.
Oh, like that. Oh. That's funny. It mocked me. Damn thing mocked me. This was unfortunate. Go. 2 done there. More done there. Done there. Still. And we got 5 more going here. And this is a huge cost saver, guys. I highly recommend getting your sewing wheel as fast as you can. Or spinning wheel. It will save you so much time and heartache. I might do a guide on something like that. Just kind of show why. Especially considering if you craft in the workbench, it is 3 plant fiber. Plant fiber is just a pain in the ass it's a time sink. So you can speed up the process by getting more of these grinders and just feeding it the planks. And then we're gonna go ahead and get some water. And then also see if we can find some food. A lot of times you can find dew. Okay, we got some food we can cook. Cool. A lot of times you can throw an object or shoot an object up there to get water, which is really nice.
That was refreshing.
Especially if it's hard to reach. So I like the way you can interact with the environment to make it do things. I think that's really cool. I like to try to keep the doors closed because once you start cooking food, what I found is the ants will come in here and try to start stealing your stuff. We'll get rid of that. There's been plenty of times that the ants have came in and just stole everything. Bunch of looters, I tell you. Guess we'll keep the weevil nose. It's not hurting anything. We'll always need the grubs. There's so many things, countless things we need the grubs for.
Just like a fruit pounder.
Yep, the trade-off is definitely because it's so slow. We're gonna grab one of those. And we can at least start this one up too. Bam, there we go. Next one. Now, once we let them all finish, that'll be 30 ropes ready to go, which will help out substantially. Then we can utilize that to finish some more wheels and then the sap collectors. With it being night, we have a lot more dangers out here now. Particularly the spiders. Spiders are usually the ones that come out at night to say hi. And the wolf spiders, there's no real way to save yourself from them. I mean, you can beat them, but they're definitely a pain in the ass to beat. I'm gonna grab these while we're at it. Yeah, I'm waiting to do molar hunting with the group since I got the first insect axe. I basically watched red ants maul a ladybug, which was fun. And that worked out for me. Yeah, I think it was the ladybug, if I remember right. It's been like 3 or 4 days. And there's our gnat farm up here. They get attracted to the light. Great way to get a lot of food. Really cheap and easy. And if insects were to invade, you could always just take this ramp out right here and jump, and they can't get to you. I guess our canteen was full all along.
It's no lemon crime, but it's better than nothing. Meals on wheels.
Let me get in the clearing so I can fight this thing. There we go, got a perfect block in. Got another one in. Got another one in. There we go. Missed it. Hey. That guy wanted to pick a fight and then run. I don't accept cowardice. Okay, we got more food. Still wish we cut these things down. They make horrible blocks. Sorry for my silence there for a minute, guys. Just had take a drink real quick. And let's see. All right, cool. They're all done. This is going to be invaluable to us. Now with them all going at all times, be good shape. Now we're going to run downstairs and go ahead and work on the sap collectors. May have to make a bigger room for all those spinning wheels, but for now, We'll just leave it alone. Not, we can move some chests and some other things. Oh, see, there's our friend, the wolf spider.
Don't think my go-to spider elimination strategy is gonna be much use on that.
These guys are brutal. And they're great at jumping. But you can see it's working because you got the sap coming out right here. I had a friend say I couldn't get this to work. You have to attach it to a tree that would produce sap. And this tree, as you can see along all here, produces sap. This is your run-of-the-mill sap. And let's see. Anything else? I guess I'll cut up some grass and do some manual ropes. So I would like to get a little bit of those sap collectors done. Lord knows we need it. So we need 12 to make 4 ropes that we need. Okay, so we got a little bit of work to do here. Luckily, we have not ran into any spiders out here while we're out here in the darkness. And tell you one thing though, you get really good in Green Hell and this game listening to the sounds all around you. If something sounds strange, you definitely want to listen in. I don't think I want to go that way this evening. I think that's gonna shorten my lifespan very quickly. There we go. Back up here to safety. While there is an acorns I'd love to grab down there, I just know that that is not a smart idea at the moment. Made 5. Let's come down closer to here. There we go. And we can craft 5 more. We'll just come over here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 17 more ropes. And that's where that spinning wheel comes in handy, comes into play. So the only other thing I can do, I'm gonna grab as much grass as I can, take it back to base for processing. Get it all set up here. And the reason I was using grass on the outside wall there is just for additional defense, since I have no idea what's going to happen. Since we've had one invasion where the red ants did attack, and we dealt with them fairly well, but they also were demolishing a lot of our stuff, so I want to make sure that this time around we have a little bit more time than what we were doing originally. And that definitely gave us a lot of ropes, guys. And thank you again so much for the likes. I really appreciate it. It helps YouTube recommend me. Let's go ahead and go listen to the sounds of silence. It's too creepy.
That was refreshing.
Yeah, just listen to the sounds all the way around us. See what we can figure out. We'll come down here. Bam, that's done. Bam, that's done. Okay, we need some wheat stems for that. We can do that. That shouldn't be no issue. This one here. That one's done. Drop here. Okay, so we need 4 wheat stems. And the rest of these sap collectors are finished. So that's good news. Let's see if we can find a quick place to... There we go. There's a dandelion right over there. You're gonna make sure there's no orb weavers nearby. So far, so good. There we go. Bam. And we should have enough if we wanted to make one more sap collector up there. That way we can check on it, get everything prepped up. The way it just takes care of itself every day. We just have to run over here, collect it, and go. And that one's done. Maybe we could do one more. Let's scroll here. Sap Collector. We could do another right here. Alright, awesome. We just need one more acorn top. Which we did see some acorns. Let's roll the die. And we were lucky. Last one. We're gonna bust these other acorns during the daylight when we get closer to the wolf spider area, though. See if we can get some more tops, because we'll try to make a few more spinning wheels. I really have reservations about getting too close at night to those things. Luckily, I have not heard anything. Maybe we'll be okay. Or this would be a really stupid idea. One of the two. Got another top. Well, survey says so far was not a stupid idea. At least that's temporary survey. I don't know. I really hate getting near their lair. Really hate getting close to that lair. Oh, guys, I think we lucked out. We didn't run into a wolf spider. You may as well just hear it say, "There is no escape. I come for your soul." I think you can outrun them with the aphid shoes, but I typically have not been running with the aphids. I've been running with the full, like, red ant set. That way I can go near the red ant caves and loot what's in there without getting attacked, unless it's like eggs or something. I know they'll go after you. Let's see how many points we have. This place brings back so many memories. I have a couple videos. One video for the full story, full context, and I have two shorts of encounters I've had to deal with when we come here. I want the Pebble Foundation next. That's the big thing I want. So we're really close to that. And see, right down there, just screams death. That just tells me, yep, I'm not gonna make it if I go near there. Hell, being over here still tells me I may not make it. Every time I cross that area, I think I'm going to die. But there's a good reason behind that. Every time I've come nearby, I've gotten destroyed, so. Let's check out our inventory here. Okay, we did get some good collections from that. And we can definitely make smoothies and other stuff with that. In fact, let's see what we can make. Hedgelord boost seems like that'd be really interesting. Liquid gills allows you to breathe underwater for a long period of time. Water flea meat, tadpole meat, eel, grass strand. Yeah, we don't have that. We should probably do that. Liquid rage seems really interesting, but spider fangs are a commodity. Really, really not one you want to do. Ooh, I should be able to make that. We got grub hide, and I've been finding pollen here and there. Oh, I can scream ninja vanish. If you don't know the reference, that was an old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reference years and years ago. It was the old Jim Henson Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie. Yeah, I know. I'm telling my age talking about older movies. I have accepted that I am old. And it'll drop here. Cool. We got a few, but these produce 5 per day. I think it has to do at the time you start producing them. Then right down there is the spider lair. I don't know if I really want... Yep, see them down there? Look at those pain in the ass things just hanging out there. Just chilling. Waiting. Waiting to hunt. Waiting to destroy. Although, I could probably figure out a way to block them in, maybe.
Meals on wheels.
Come here. So then me stab thee. There you go. We're gonna have to get some food anyway. Grab that sap. And one thing I've always learned, take some back with you when you're going back to the house. It'll help you save time and frustration. And we'll keep heading this way. We're still building up over here too. I'm tinkering with some base building ideas. Don't know how well they'll work, but I figure may as well try. Something may give and work out pretty well in our favor. We'll just drop all this stuff off.
Food.
We have room for one more sewing wheel right here. So I think what we'll do is go ahead and make one more. And we also should make some jerky racks. But that requires bombardier parts, which we don't have yet. We're definitely going to have to get some of those in stock. I've only found a couple of them. I haven't found a lot yet while we're doing this. But then again, I haven't been the one doing all the exploration this time around. I've been doing a lot of the building, which, actually, come to think of it, well, Captain Stinky's outside. I've gotten so used to the sounds of all these bugs that I can kind of tell what we got going out there right now. We have the stink bug ripping one loose out there. That's mighty nice of him. Grab that clay. Grab that clay. Now we got plenty of rope in production. So this will help us out quite a bit now when we come to base building and other things. And we'll grab these tops. Finish that up. Some more red ant parts. There we go. Okay, that should be enough. We're clearing out a lot of this stuff here. So should be a good time. There we go. We'll go get our sap. I think we have enough down here for 3. That should work for us. If we have any more, we'll take care of that. If we don't, well, not a big deal. We'll still make it work one way or another. Have stock up on red ant parts again too. Actually, we got a little bit left. Get more cooking there. All our spin wheels is complete. I don't think we're going to need any more of those. We are probably going to need more grinders, though, if we're doing that. So that's just something to consider as we're going through this. But now we should not ever need any more rope. Alright, where is Stinky at? I heard Stinky out here somewhere. I'm not seeing Stinky at the moment. Guess we're all having a block party over here. It'd be a shame if I were to interrupt their block party.
Dynamite.
I'm not going to hesitate to get some free mites off that. Well, there's the other 2 planks we're going to need right here. That. Awesome. You could even use the Sap Collectors right here if you wanted to. Since this is another one you could take care of doing it that way too. So you have different ways to go. Different means. Looks like we're going to need a repair tool. Go in and get that. Just all sorts of stuff attacking the base. I don't recall if I need anything in here. Oh yeah, this is going to be the grinding room. I forgot about that. Grinding room. There we go. I'll put that up here. There we go. All nice and pretty lined up. At least get that part started. And we got a bunch of acorns down here. Grab that. Had tons of acorns. There we go. Let's go ahead and see how many more we're going to need when we finish this. Okay, we just need some more sap for our chests up here. I forgot we put stuff up here, to be honest. Oh, cool, we got some sap. We got some more parts. I guess I forgot it was up here. Put some stuff in here the other night. And flower petals are just out front. So that should be no issue there. Nice thing is, a feature that I really like with Grounded is it looks for all the chests in range. Now, the further you go out, of course, the harder it is to get it to process because it looks for a certain radius. But it's still a really nice feature. I've definitely enjoyed that feature of all things with this game. You'd almost have to want to put the grass and silk right in these chests here. So hopefully it pulls. Or you'd have to have a center chest that pulls from everything. I know it sounds like a pain in the ass, but it really isn't when you get down to it. We'll go collect some flowers for the grinders. At least once we have that done, all we gotta do is worry about the rest of the stuff, and it'll all fall into place. And who knows, maybe we'll take some time to sort the chests out too. Make them a bit more manageable. Like if we put one thing of each kind in there, that's what we're going to keep it as. This is the part where it gets dangerous. There's the ore. I really didn't feel like dealing with that spider just yet. I feel like that'd be a very poor life decision. I mean, I should think I'd probably take it, but I am kind of remotely holding off on doing anything further. Open, says me. There we go. We got as many as we could done. That's fine. Might be a good idea to take a lot of our stuff and reassign this as item specific. Now the million-dollar question is, will anybody follow procedures or will they put it everywhere? Well, fortunately that remains to be seen. So we'll probably have to do that off camera, just move everything around. So I was trying to get a room built for everybody so we could put our stuff somewhere and keep it out of harm's way best we could. I guess I didn't realize we had this opening here too to still finish. So let's take care of that while we're at it. There we go. That shouldn't be too difficult. And then we just gotta get... Oh, we got the rope right here. Bam. Done. And all we gotta do is replace this flooring next. And we should be good there. We'll wait till we have all the supplies we need to do that. Let's see what we got over this way, though. We were working on building our support over here. Let's go ahead and do that real fast. There we go. As we wanted to get closer to the slide and continue to build on here. I hear the stink bug out here. I just don't know where he's out. Stinking about. Let's see, is he out here? I don't see him. I heard him. I was hoping to see a giant cloud. Nope, don't see him. Our base is definitely coming along nicely, though. I'm very happy with all the leaps and bounds that we've made so far. Let's see, what do we got for weeds? We got one over here. Let's go and chop that down. Once you get your insect, axe, weed stems are so much easier to deal with and get. Luckily, Ladybug ain't gonna be mad when it falls and hits her in the head. These things are amazing. Wish they would have gave us mounts in this game. It would have been cool to ride the Ladybug everywhere. You confused on where to go? Yeah, let's kick the door open here. I want to patch this hole in right. There we go. And nothing else here. So plug that right there. Speaking of which, we were going to repair a bunch of stuff, so let's go ahead and do that. Nice thing that the game also does is if something is damaged, it highlights it in red, letting you know it needs repaired. So you're not guessing, trying to figure out what truly needs repaired and what doesn't. So I think that's a really cool feature the game has to offer as well. I'm going to check around here, make sure nothing else is too screwed up. Looks like the spikes are screwed up. And I want to relocate that to right here. There we go. Relocate that to right here. Relocate that to right there. I just want to get our spikes up against the wall and all set up nice and neat. Can't reach that one. Darn. Hi there, little fella. How you doing? Well, it was dumb enough to stay here. We're gonna go ahead and go over here and repair the rest of these. What we can real fast. These walls have, these spikes here have served many purpose. those back to full. There we go. They made a great line of defense. May actually move this. Let's go and do that. Come think of it, we could just set it right over here. Plug it in right here. I want to keep all these guys out and away from our base. There you go. Oh, there's the orb spider. Part of me's tempted to go for it. I could use some more insect parks anyway to repair my bow. Yeah, let's move that one right there. That should work. Just kind of going along our trenches here. We have our next fence right there. So I think what I want to do is take something like this. Just because I know we're going to want to put a door right there anyway. And then we'll take this one out right here. Or I guess we're not going to take this one out. Yeah, it'll work. We'll make it work. I want to come over here. Then we'll have to do a turn like this, maybe. See, we came off balance there. Let's go ahead and get rid of this.
Let's see what's around here.
There we go. We want to be able to keep our door available to use. That's sign. Get the hell out. Yep. He's a hunting. Hasn't saw me yet. He's doing his thing. Okay. We have eluded him for a while. You can still hear him out there. Either that or it's the second one. Either way. Just gotta be super careful. Those things are such a pain in the butt early game. Oh, there he is. There's a lazy bum right there, guys. He's been sleeping the entire time. Uh-oh, he's gonna rip one. Oh yeah, he ripped one. Somebody give him some gas X. Holy crap.
Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the red mites bite.
There we go. Problem solved. Take another one out. Stick and move. Stick and move.
Tastes good.
I think that's just still mites. There's the dandelion right over here. Found it. And there's our next piece. And where is the last pieces? You can hear him sleeping. Ain't that cute? Little stinker just wants to sleep. Also, always remember, guys, to close your doors. That way you don't get any unwelcome guests coming into your base. The hell is it angry at? Oh, it's fighting a wolf spider out there.
Having a little peep.
Well, I'd say the stink bug lost that one. If I was guessing, stink bug is toast out there somewhere. Well, give a shout out to the poor stink bug that just didn't make it. He ripped his last one. With that, I'm going to take a drink and salute to the dear old stink bug that just got destroyed. Oh, there it is again.
Spider elimination strategy is going to be much use on that.
And that is why we have that first defense. Because of that very reason. I know it's just grass, but that bought me a few seconds to get the hell out of its kill range. Which is exactly why we did that. Grass was definitely never meant to hold it. Just to turret, get us long enough to get the hell out of here. And mainly, I kind of want to build up on this rose bush here. Since it is a permanent thing that doesn't fall down, I think it'd be funny. Only downside is I think you'd aggravate the bees more, since they do come over here. Probably not the best idea. But now we're established. When we get closer, we could also build up here and have a gnat collector over here as well. So we definitely have a lot of possibilities. It seems we are not going to be able to get much more done since we are being camped right now. Guess we'll sleep 8 hours and see what happens. And the cool thing is you should be able to see our base right there on the map. A new day has dawned. Let's just see how bad that the wolf spider damaged things. Not as bad as I thought he did. Yeah, I'm not noticing any severe damages. I thought we were in bigger trouble than that. Well, I guess I overreacted on that.
Weevil snuffling along here.
I'll take the weevil meat. Thanks, buddy. Wonder what I'm doing, considering I'm rare in the red ant outfit. I'll come up over here. No water there. Meanwhile, in our sap collector, we should have a crap ton of sap right now. Oh yeah, look at that. So much sap. Which is what we wanted. It's one of those things you gotta remember to loot every day. Because these are used in first aid, everything. Grab that, grab that. And we just hop to the next one, run over here. Try to get them close as I could so we just walk across to each one without falling. Coming to the next one. And yeah, look at all this saprian. And the beautiful thing is we didn't need all this sap right now, but if we start stockpiling it, we know we're going to need it in the future for building projects, for construction, armor, anything you can think of, you're going to need it. $45 sap. That's a good haul for our setup here. And then we also got the saps all over on the ground here. So that was a good find, guys. That was a good setup there.
It's
There's
not
my water.
crime, but it's better than nothing.
And then there's that one. Grab that water here. Okay, so the only other thing we need to worry about is food. We'll take care of back at the base. Oh, hi, Troy. Yes, I actually do. I actually do have a Discord. Best way to reach me. I also do play with peeps off and on. It just kind of depends. I'm usually doing a lot of streaming, but I always interested in interacting with people. So if you want, send me on the about section in my. So I don't have everything set up just yet for locals or anything like that. In my about section, there is an email address. It's my business email address. If you want to send me an email and just let me know who you were on stream and stuff, then I can get you an invite to the get you an invite over to the Discord. Then the other option is if you have Twitter, you can drop me a DM on Twitter. I think I have mine below. There's different ways to get a hold of me. That's because I don't normally post it on live on the stream. Just
like a fruit pound.
To keep bots out and things like that. Because once in a while I do a community night for all my subscribers and stuff. If they're pretty active or whatever in the community, then yeah, once in a while I'll do a community night where I play with folks. It's kind of my way of saying thank you and giving back to everybody. So I mean, I have different ways that I do things. Yeah, so just let me know and via either Twitter or my email, and I'll get you a Discord link. Yeah, it's always I always find a lot of fun in this stuff, and it always makes me feel good when I know that some of the streams that I do really does, you know, influence people to make a decision to buy a game or not. Because I'm just honest about games. I need to start doing more game reviews on things about what I think about games, and I should get to that at some point. It's kind of funny, not enough hours in the day. Some days I wish I could just freeze time and get a whole bunch of stuff done in one day. It's just one of those things that it just feels like, oh my god, I don't ever have enough time for everything. Because I do want to start doing reviews and stuff, and kind of comparing on 2022, because there's so many games that came out this year too, which actually really floored me. Just how many came out this year that are all survival or whatnot. I'm going to try to organize this real fast and tell myself good luck on that. I don't think that's going to fly, but yeah, you never know. There we go. There's our thorns. May as well try to get some semblance of organization done here. I don't know how well this is going to go, though. There's that. I need those petals, so that'll work. That. Yeah, I noticed that too. Either a lot of games will fall off after a while, after the hype goes down, or maybe it wasn't as good as the original thought. And there's a lot of reasons for that. I mean, example that I think of is 7 Days to Die. As much as I love the game, it's pretty much the mod community that's kept me going, because unfortunately 7 Days to Die got extremely stale. And zombies have just been beaten down to death. No pun intended, but I mean, everything is a zombie game. Everything is. And while I don't mind zombies, I'm also wanting fresh and original. I mean, I'll do a good zombie game, but other problem is, like, games like 7 Days to Die, they've been in development for so long, sometimes I think way too long, that they're starting to lose their flavor, even with the mods. I like Conan. If you really wanted to end the game, your character can actually leave. Granted, you have to start over, but I mean, and Conan has a lot of fun mechanics and fights, but once again, it's just certain ones continue and do well, others not so much. I'm not a fan of Funcom's cash grab that they're doing. I mean, that's one thing I'll say that I'm not pleased with. I'm a very anti-cash grab person. When it comes to cash shops and stuff like that. I've never been one to do that, because I feel like, well, I don't mind supporting the game. I think sometimes the stuff that they charge us is asinine. Luckily, a lot of the stuff I've seen from Conan's cosmetic, so you don't have to participate in the cash shop stuff, but it's still kind of that fundamental principle that still lingers there, that it's like, come on, guys. I get it that you need money, and you're going to keep working on the game. And that's a good, valid point, because they need the money to keep working on the game. But I'd rather have it as more quality stuff than just, let's give you can pay $10 for a battle pass that you have to grind. So you still have to do all the grinding, which is what I thought was funny about it. And then you'll get your stuff, because it's basically you're buying to grind. And like I said, well, I don't have no problems with those type of games. It gets hard for me to justify defending them at a certain point. And like I said, a lot of my reviews that I'm writing right now, that hopefully I'll get out soon. I don't know how soon. I'm very judgmental on that. It's like I said, I have no qualms about a company trying to make some extra cash, especially if they're putting it back towards the game or paying their salaries, things like that. But when you turn around and you're just milking the customer dry, then that's where I'm just kind of like, this is kind of dumb, guys. What are you doing? What are you thinking? And that's kind of where my mindset starts roaming with some of the questionable actions that a lot of them do. God, there's so much stuff still to organize here. Okay, so we'll grab that. But that's kind of my, I guess, my soapbox rant tonight on that. It is kind of the same with a lot of the movies and other stuff too. I kind of have, I guess it kind of falls in the same way I feel about reboots for movies. It's a freaking cash grab trying to placate on nostalgia. That's where my mindset always goes when it comes to all this stuff. We pull out the heartstrings. Well, on the plus side, Kell and Red should be happy that I'm getting their stuff organized right now. So we have less downtime on stream of playing the organization game. And on the plus side, I think Ram will appreciate me too. Shout out to Ram. Great guy, great subscriber and supporter. You know, I've heard nothing but positive stuff about Secret World until you start getting into the cash shop era stuff. But that seems to be the case with, I almost want to say, any of these games lately. Oh yeah. This is tremendous. That's what we needed right here. This worked out really good, guys. We got so much rope. And we can still get more. But, yeah. The funny story is, my chests are always disorganized, it seems like. And I feel like I give poor Ram a headache, usually, with how disorganized it is, so I gotta give him a hard time here and there. Let's see, that game was amazing and Funcom led it in a weird direction, and they just milk them for what they can as it withers. I've heard nothing but good stuff about it up until they like re-released the game or something, did a reboot or something, which I'm like, I was confused on how that even works for an MMO, but I'm like, okay, sure. It's like a reboot or something. I don't know. It's just really weird. I saw that somewhere, and I couldn't quite figure out why would we doing a reboot. But it's like, there's obviously a reason somewhere of why we're doing it. As dumb as it may be. There we go. That's set up here. So one of the models that I like, honestly, is Final Fantasy XIV. I relented. I capitulated a little bit on some of the things like the cash shop. Final Fantasy XIV. As much as I'm going to relent on this, their cash shop is not pay to win. I still loathe the fact every game, all this stuff is cash shop for extra glamour, extra pieces to make you look pretty, whatever. But that said, I also have to remind myself that we're in a different era when it comes to games. It's not the same as it used to be. And it's at least it is not Diablo Immortal. Every time I hear something about Diablo Immortal, I just laugh my ass off. Because that is a prime example of a real cash grab. I personally find it funny the one guy that spent hundreds of thousands of dollars is now whining because he can't match up to play with anybody because he spent all that fortune on stuff. I don't know why, I find that absolutely hilarious. And maybe it's the mean side of me, I don't know. But I still find it freaking hilarious. I can't find anybody to play with, but I spent $500,000 on pay to win. Did you think nobody else was going to spend that? Well, no. Well, there you go. There's your answer, Chief. That was the long and short, in my opinion, of how definitely Blizzard ruined a lot of their franchise was those stupid cash shops. But some would just say I've got a very negative attitude towards cash shops, and probably do. I probably have a little bit of a negative opinion on it. There we go. We're starting to get more organized, guys. Just one organization at a time. All we need. Okay. Let's look at the next chest we can pull stuff out of. Grab that. So, ultimately, back at the end of the day, I don't mind some of this cash shop stuff, but when you can tell it's just cash grabs, it always burns me on a lot of their stuff. And then, truth be told, if I'm having to write a review, it's really, really hard for me to be honest on my or make some up on my review and say, oh yeah, this is okay, when I knowingly know that it's a heaping pile of shit. So that is a disclaimer when I start doing more reviews and stuff, that, well, some game companies may not like as honest as I am, because I want to have that reliability that the current game journalists simply do not have. And I get that they worry about being too honest and then they lose all their benefits and perks, but sometimes you have to do the right thing, whether you hate it or not. That's just my crazy philosophy today, guys. Sometimes you just gotta do what's right, even if you don't like it. And I'm sure there's those that absolutely loathe it. But I absolutely hate cash grabs. One of the big ones I remember was the Warner Brothers cash shop for Lord of the Rings. What was it? Shadows of Mordor. Loved the game. I thought their cash shop, though, was absolutely ridiculous. I could not understand why we went that far with the cash shop. I was just like, are you kidding me? This is so stupid. Why would you do that? But each their own, I suppose. Okay, we got that. Let's drop all that off here. Like I said, we're just taking a little downtime since I feel like I'm probably the only one that's going to really organize chess next time I get Kell and Red on. So I am just eliminating a problem. And there we go. Let's see. I think I just need to create some more chests up here, guys. So what I'm trying to do is make sure the grinders and everything pulls appropriately. And maybe we can move the spinning wheels up here. I don't think it's going to hurt if we do it up here. Let's just go right here. I think our roof should be okay without any issues. I'll just move this up over here. There we go. We can move a lot of this close by. I think it's coming along nice. Well, maybe not. We don't have... It's kind of the roof here. Maybe, let's see how far we can do it if we just go right here, maybe. I think if we do it as close as humanly possible, this should work. I don't know. There we go. Let's see if we can set it up like this. So the bonus that we got here, guys, is we can actually shove all these really close together. This is perfect right here. I'm looking forward to this. And there we go. We'll cram these in close as we can. Perfect. I have no issues with doing the way we did that. That'll work out in our favor, I think, in the long run. Now everything's cleaned up. We'll figure out something. Put that over there. That's fine. Okay. Spin wheels all compacted together. That one is done. And there's our rope. Excellent, guys. We are in great shape here. Alright, so the final home stretch that we're going to do for tonight is let's flip over to the chess. Perfect. And then we can take the rest of chess and move them once these are built. Then we finish moving everything. And then we can shuffle the stairs if we need to, leave the stairs. There's a lot of different opportunities we have here. For example, I can take this now. We'll come right over here. Perfect. I just want to kind of space more of this stuff out so we can mass produce with minor issues. He must sense me or something. Oh, that's fine. If he wants to, he can. Not like he's gonna bother me. Really can't reach him at the moment. I mean, he can jump, but... I think that'd be more impressive if he did that than anything else. Alright, this is starting to look a little bit better, guys. I was hating how compact everything was. Wanted to get a little bit more room. So I think we do this right here. We can still run through this. And we can also move our pallet to upstairs. See how we want to do this. How about right... Since this is where we're going to throw everything in the grinders anyway. Oh yeah. This is looking way better, guys. So much better. So when we get back, we can finish organizing these. And hopefully by then, the other guys are ready for an adventure. So, I bid you guys a good night. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're enjoying the streams and everything. Really appreciate you. And Troy, definitely shoot me an email or send me a message on Twitter, and I'll send you that invite. I bid you guys a great, fantastic Sunday night, and hope your work week on Monday starts very well.